An electric heater draws 3.5 A from a 110 V source. The resistance of the heating element is approximately A 385, B 38.5, C 3.1, D 31. The correct answer is 31. If 750 A is flowing through 11 K of resistance, what is the voltage drop across the resistor? A 8.25 V, B 82.5 V, C 14.6 V, D 146 V. The correct answer is 8.25 V. The formula to find I when the values of V and R are known is A IVR, B IRV, C VIR, D IVR. The correct answer is IVR. A resistor is connected across a 50 V source. What is the current in the resistor if the color code is red, orange, silver? A 2 mA, B 2.2 mA, C 214 mA, D 21.4 mA. The correct answer is 2.2 mA. Approximately how many milliamperes of current flow through a circuit with a 40 V source and 6.8 K of resistance? A 27.2 mA, B 59 mA, C 5.9 mA, D 590 mA. The correct answer is 5.9 mA. How much resistance is required to limit the current from a 12 V battery to 3.6 mA? A 3.3 K, B 33 K, C 2.2 K, D 22 K. The correct answer is 3.3 K. What is the voltage source for a circuit carrying 2 A of current through a 36 resistor? A 1.8 V, B 18 V, C 7.2 V, D 72 V. The correct answer is 72 V. What is the approximate resistance setting of a rheostat in which 650 mA of current flows with a 150 V source? A 9.7, B 97, C 23, D 230. The correct answer is 230. How much voltage is needed to produce 2.5 A of current through a 200 resistor? A 50 V, B 500 V, C 80 V, D 8 V. The correct answer is 500 V. When there is 12 mA of current through a 1.2 K resistor, the voltage across the resistor is A 14.4 V, B 1.4 V, C 100 V, D 10 V. The correct answer is 14.4 V. A resistance of 3.3 M is connected across a 500 V source. The resulting current is approximately A 15.1 A, B 151 A, C 66 mA, D 660 mA. The correct answer is 151 A. You are measuring the current in a circuit that is operated on an 18 V battery. The ammeter reads 40 mA. Later you notice the current has dropped to 20 mA. How much has the voltage changed? A 9 V, B 900 MV, C 0 V, D 18 V. The correct answer is 9 V. The current through a flashlight bulb is 40 mA and the total battery voltage is 4.5 V. The resistance of the bulb is approximately A 112, B 11.2, C 1.2, D 18. The correct answer is 112. If you wish to increase the amount of current in a resistor from 120 mA to 160 mA by changing the 24 V source, what should the new voltage setting be? A 8 V, B 320 V, C 3.2 V, D. 32V. The correct answer is 32V. If 24V are applied across a resistor and there are 10.9 mA of current, the resistance is A. 220K, B. 22K, C. 2.2K, D. 220. The correct answer is 2.2K. How much resistance is needed to draw 17.6 mA from a 12-volt source? A. 212, B. 6.8K, C. 68, D. 680. The correct answer is 680. How much current is produced by a voltage of 18 kV across a 15K resistance? A. 1.2A, B. 12A, C. 120 mA, D. 12 mA. The correct answer is 1.2A. A current of 200 A through a 6.8K resistor produces a voltage drop of A. 34.4V, B. 340V, C. 13.6V, D. 1.36V. The correct answer is 1.36V. 4 amperes of current are measured through a 24 resistor connected across a voltage source. How much voltage does the source produce? A. 960V, B. 9.6V, C. 96V, D. 8V. The correct answer is 96V. 12 volts are applied across a resistor. A current of 3 mA is measured. What is the value of the resistor? A. 4, B. 400, C. 4K, D. 4.4. The correct answer is 4K. When 12V are applied across a 68 resistor, the current is A. 816 mA, B. 17.6 mA, C. 176 mA, D. 8.16 mA. The correct answer is 176 mA. Approximately how much current flows through a 3.3 ohm resistor across a 30V source? A. 9A, B. 90A, C. 900A, D. 9000A. The correct answer is 9A. A 120V lamp dimming circuit is controlled by a rheostat and protected from excessive current by a 3A fuse. To what minimum resistance value can the rheostat be set without blowing the fuse? Assume a lamp resistance of 20 ohms. A. 40, B. 4, C. 2, D. 20. The correct answer is 20. What is the approximate filament resistance of a light bulb if it operates from a 110V source and 0.6A of current is flowing? A. 183, B. 18.3, C. 66, D. 6.6. The correct answer is 183. What is the approximate resistance of a rheostat if the voltage source is 18V and the current is 220 mA? A. 8.2K, B. 820, C. 8.2, D. 82. The correct answer is 82. Half splitting is A means for nuclear fuel cells to produce electricity, B. a means of isolating a problem in a circuit, C. a means for reducing a high AC voltage to a low DC voltage, D. a means of limiting current in a circuit. The correct answer is a means of isolating a problem in a circuit. If doubling the voltage across a resistor doubles the current through the resistor, then A. the resistor value decreased, B. the resistor value did not change, C. the resistor value increased, D. it is impossible to determine the change in the resistor value. The correct answer is the resistor value did not change. If the voltage across a fixed value of resistance is increased 5 times, what does the current do? A. It increases by a factor of 5. B. It decreases by a factor of 5. C. It stays the same. D. Not enough information. The correct answer is, it increases by a factor of 5. If the resistance in a circuit with constant voltage increases, the current will A. Increase. B. Decrease. C. Stay the same. D. Not enough information. The correct answer is decrease. What is the kilowatt-hour consumption of a 40 watts lamp if it remains on for 1750 H? A. 43.75. B. 70. C. 43,750. D. 70,000. The correct answer is 70. A damaged resistor. A. May appear burned. B. May have an increased resistance value. C. May be checked with an ohm meter. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Power supplies differ from batteries in that A. Power supply output voltages are AC and not DC. B. Power supply voltages are not stable. C. Power supplies are low current devices. D. None of the above. The correct answer is none of the above. If voltage across a resistance doubles, A. The current is halved. B. The resistance doubles. C. The current is unchanged. D. None of the above. The correct answer is none of the above. Ohm's law describes the mathematical relationship between A. Ohms, kiloohms and megohms. B. Resistor size and resistor value. C. Resistance voltage and current. D. None of the above. The correct answer is resistance voltage and current. Energy is defined as the ability to A. Produce heat. B. Produce light. C. Produce sound. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. What electromotive force would cause 20 A of current to flow through a 500 resistor? A. 0.04 V. B. 2.5 V. C. 25.0 V. D. 10,000 V. The correct answer is 10,000 V. The rate at which work is performed is called A. Current. B. Energy. C. Power. D. Voltage. The correct answer is power. A battery's capacity to deliver power is measured in A. kWh. B. A. CWh. D. VH. The correct answer is A. Power supplies are regulated to prevent the output voltage from changing due to changes in the A. Line voltage. B. Supply load. C. Frequency. D. Both line voltage and supply load. The correct answer is both line voltage and supply load. If current through a resistance is halved, A. The resistance is halved. B. The voltage is halved. C. The voltage doubles. D. None of the above. The correct answer is the voltage is halved. Ohm's law is a relationship between A. Voltage, current and time. B. Power, current and resistance. C. Resistance, time and current. D. Voltage, current and resistance. The correct answer is voltage, current and resistance.